Hello everyone. Welcome to another video cast from Asagai English Schools. Today I wanted to talk about English for executives, or as they say in Portuguese, Inglês para Executivos. The reason I want to talk about this is because there is a different English that executives should use. For example, if you are in a conference, if you are in a seminar, you should not be using the same type of English that you would use on the street. Now, this may be difficult for many people in Brazil to really understand, again, because they're in Brazil. But native speakers of the English language know that there's certain terms, there's certain ways that they speak and behaviors that they use that they do not use in, for example, in a conference, in a meeting with other business colleagues. There's just a different way that you carry yourself and that you speak when you're dealing with executives. So, for example, we have worked with various directors and executives at companies such as Petrobras, Coca-Cola, many other areas around Brazil. I can't get into any specifics, but one of the main caveats, one of the main things that we always spoke with them about was the different ways to carry oneself, making it clear that they really understand that there's a different way to be when you're in the world of business, especially when you're dealing with individuals on the international scale, on the international perspective. They are looking at you differently. Their expectations of you are different. One has to take in mind the ways in which business practices and norms are for them where they're from. For example, executives here in Brazil may be different, and they are different, than executives and the way they act in the United States. There are many similarities, but there are also many differences. There are many different ways of being, many different expectations, and one has to be aware of these differences, because if you're not aware of them, it could cost you losing a contract, which at the end of the day could mean you could lose millions of dollars, or your company could. So you definitely want to be aware that there are different ways of being, different words that you use, different terms that you use when you're dealing with executives from other countries. Also, as well, one of the things that we do here at Asagai English Schools is that we help executives with their presentations, making sure that they're pinpoint, that they come off correctly, that they say the right phrases. You could think one phrase means one thing, whereas when you're dealing with people from other countries, the phrase is completely different. And so you want to deal with these things, and you want to really take the time, forgive me, to look at the details and be sure that the way you want things to come off, they're going to come off that way when you visit other countries, or you, like I said, go to a seminar or go to a conference, so that you're not in a situation where you walk back to your office or you fly back home and you have found that they lost a contract. Because at the end of the day, that can mean you lost your job or your company lost millions of dollars. Thank you very much. Tune in again for another, video cast chat. Take care. Later.